Nazo here, and welcome back to more Let's Play Tales of Arise. Today we actually have another guest. Hello, everyone. Bowser here. But yeah, he's gonna help me out today. So, let's get started.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion. What the hell is that thing?
A spirit vessel. It's what the Renans use to harvest astral energy from Danans.
So that's where it all ends up, huh? This place looks damn near the same on the outside as it does on the inside. Nothing but fire and rocks. I figured a Renan castle would at least be a little more elegant. Instead, it seems this one was very dedicated to a theme.
Is that your idea of a joke? Don't lump the rest of us in with someone like Balsef.
Then why's his place look so grungy?
I guess you could say that's just the majority of what he's into. He likes fire and he likes rocks. He's an egotistical brute without a single shred of class. He even makes everyone call him by his stupid nickname, the Wild Beast. I feel sorry for everyone who's stuck having to work beneath him.
Huh. Interesting.
Why?
I used to think all Renans were like him. Terrible people obsessed with their own superiority, who are only out to make us miserable. But now, listening to you talk makes me realize that maybe there are some good ones too. Maybe there are a few of you that are different.
Listen, I don't know what kind of Renan you think I am, but I have no intention of getting friendly with you. We clear?
Crystal, believe me, I wasn't about to suggest we go hang out and have a drink after this, that's for sure. This area seems different.
We're getting close. Balsef should be right up ahead.
That's what
Hey.
What?
If there's something you want to say, just come out and say it.
Huh?
I hate when I feel like people are laughing at me on the inside. Especially someone like you where I can't read your expression.
What? Why would I laugh at you? What are you talking about?
My outfit. As soon as you saw me in those ruins, you wanted to say something, didn't you?
Oh, it's not that. It's just...
Just what?
Nothing.
You're a truly awful person. You know that?
An awful... Hey, you're the one jumping to conclusions about what I think. You're not one to talk.
Then prove me wrong and tell me what you were really thinking.
It wasn't anything mean about you, I promise.
I don't believe that for a second.
And it doesn't matter what the hell I tell you. You'll always doubt me.
Dang. They act like a married couple already.
What are those things I sometimes see you chuck out in the middle of fights?
What? You mean my bombs?
Bombs? As in the things people use to clear out rocks?
But use those
I could have sworn I saw something other than fire burst from some of yours.
Different.
That's because these aren't ordinary bombs. They're specially made ones filled with astral energy.
Okay. And why do you shoot the bombs after you release them?
It's a part of my strategy. The effects of my bombs change when I fire bullets of a different astral element at them. It makes it difficult for enemies to predict what effect they'll have, or when they'll go off.
One moment you're using powerful bombs, the next you're using powerful healing arts. They're kinda on the opposite ends of the spectrum, aren't they?
Yeah.
Think of it this way. If you ever get caught up in the blast of one of my bombs and you manage not to die, I'll be able to heal you using my arts.
I'll do my best to not die then.
Yeah, that would probably be best.
Finally, it's time to face Balsef.
Speaking of Balsef, how much would you say you actually know about him?
What do you mean? He's just a lord that holds power over Calaglia, isn't he?
Just a lord? He is far more than that. Balsef Erwolzi Teldilis is one of the 5 lords that sit atop all of Renan society. Even without his fire master core, fighting him won't be easy. I've seen that man butcher who knows how many Zeugles, just to blow off some steam. With sheer brawn like his, he can knock you out with one hit, and it's practically suicide to go up against him when he has a weapon.
Aren't you the same
Got it.
way?
Watch out for his attacks.
That's only the beginning. You can't expect to beat him by attrition. First, we dodge, then look for an opening. Remember that.
Sounds like our teamwork is really going to be put to the test.
Indeed. Don't screw this up and get us both killed.
I actually like that. It's pretty cool.
Don't move, Bolsev!
Of course. That would work.
So the vermin scum you call kin stirred up enough trouble for you two rats to make it all the way to me, huh? What a pain in the ass. Although, it was pretty impressive of you to deliver it straight into my hands. The Master Core.
You really think we're here to hand it over?
Why, of course not. You see, I'll be taking it back no matter what you say. In any case, this is the end for you. You won't be getting out of here alive. The two of you were fools for coming here. Now die!
Okay,
A common thief believes she can usurp me? Don't make me laugh!
You can keep your accursed crown!
We're here to overthrow you and free the dead.
Spare me your weeping, slave! Damn slave!
Try harder! My turn! No escape! Swallow blade!
this guy is a lot.
Here's a hero!
Damn slave!
You need to start dodging more. It's not as easy as you think, Bowser. Remember, I'm a little under level here. You should have leveled up a little bit more before doing this fight. Oh, you guys can do combos. Do more combos then. You gotta earn the combos.
You wretches won't beat me!
It's over! Here I come! Out of my way! Take this! It's over!
Come on.
Swallow blade! Take this! It's over! Try hard! Not again! Strike! It's too much! You're mine! Slap! Swallow blade!
There you go.
Swallow blade!
There you go.
I'm not done! It's over! This one's all mine!
Oh, dang. She's down. Gotta bring her back.
I owe you one.
There you go.
You picked the wrong fight. Take this! Swallow blade! It's over! Shield, it's you and me.
This ends now!
Consider
Did you beat him? Looks like it, Boo. I don't think we did. That dude just...
Bowser's escaping. Come on.
What's that thing? Astral energy.
Running from a slave, Bowser? Know your place, insolent boy. Up here, I've got more than enough space to crush you. This time your mask won't be the only thing that cracks.
That is enough.
What the... That kind of looks like your Fury form there, Bowser. Don't remind me of that.
What the hell is that?
It's manifested astral energy. And not only that, it's alive.
Astral energy? From the spirit vessel? But wait, that was harvested for me. And that energy is supposed to be mine. It was the two of you. I knew it all along. And you'll pay!
You just jump to conclusions. Just like every villain.
For your master core, you're nothing.
Shield, watch out! Rising Wyvern! Here I come!
You're not getting soft there, Nazo, are you? Oh, hell no.
Huge!
Don't let it trap you in its flames. Here's a healing art.
I owe you one.
Fury! Burning
Here I come!
Here, let me help.
Swallow blade!
That monster's attacking. Look out!
Oh, shoot.
Here I come! Swallow blade!
Mega ray! By the power of water!
Hopefully you only have to take out one of them. I hope so. We don't need to take both of them down, I hope.
You're mine! Swallow blade!
Searing
Take
fire!
this!
Reload!
This one's all mine!
Fury! Burning strike!
That fire monster's getting ready to attack!
Mega ray! This one's mine!
Is this it?
Oh, we're down.
By the power of water! I'll bring you back for that fire monster's causing us a lot of trouble.
Let me take a crack at it!
Ready?
Here it comes! Down you go!
Nice.
You really don't mess around.
Eat now while he's down! Here I come!
Why aren't you talking, why aren't you attacking the fire monster? Well, we're almost done getting rid of the Volsif guy, and I think that's who we're supposed to mainly take down, so...
Here's a healing art.
Wretches won't leave me!
You're mine! Swallow blade! Take this!
Here's a
Swallow
healing art.
blade!
First
You're
aid.
mine!
I was overconfident.
You'll pay for...
We gotta bring her back. Looks like it.
A new lease on life. And again.
Here I come!
Mega ray.
Swallow blade!
Searing flame. Reload.
Strike!
of course, we end up.
You're in trouble now.
Searing flame!
Now what?
Watch out! We need to stop him!
Swallow blade! Slide! Ruin, get it! Swallow blade! You're finished! Here I come! Slide! Burn!
Burn, 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 burn! Burn it all to the ground! Die!
Take this! Stay away from my friend! Take this! Swallow blade!
His power's unbelievable!
You okay, Sion?
Just worry about yourself!
Not a chance! Swallow!
You're finished!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There we go. We finally took him down.
But why? Do you not possess the blood of a Renin? Why then would you turn against your own kind? It's always been the way of the Renin for the strongest to survive. And yet, you have allied yourself with a filthy Danon. You traitor! Tell me why. Why bring ruin and devastation to
None
your
of your
kind?
business, you jerk.
Pigs like you should die!
There we go. I bet you would have liked this if the other guy was Mario at the time.
The sword is made of astral energy as well. Maybe.
Trying to absorb the flames. Well, that guy's, well, the wall's down. Finally. You knew we were gonna win. Of course.
Zephyr was right. We did it. We brought down the wall.
Iron Mask, your face is exposed.
No. I remember it now. My name. My name is... Alfred!
Well, good job. You remember your name. But that's probably the only thing you're gonna remember.
I see. Flames. My name is Alphen. Where am I? What happened? The rage surging within me, fueling the sword. Where did it come from? twisting fear that clings to me, holding me in check. The melancholic voice calling out to me. Who am I? Who was I? This is...
Wakey wakey, sunshine. About time, too.
A week? You mean that whole time I was...
Out cold? Yeah. Just as well, too. When you blacked out, you were on your way to becoming a pile of ash. Shion's the reason you're still here.
Shion, you've healed me?
In case you'd forgotten, we've still got 4 lords to defeat. You dying would have only slowed things down.
What about Balsef's troops?
We've got them on the ropes. While you've been getting your beauty sleep, most of the remaining Renans have either surrendered or fled. You slaying Balsef was the catalyst we'd been waiting for. Thanks to you, Calagli is finally free. You have my gratitude. We couldn't have done it without you.
I just did what anyone would have done.
Iron Matt... Forgive me. Alphen. It's good to finally see who I'm speaking to. Half of him, anyway. So, feel like telling us who you used to be?
I wish I could.
Memory's still giving you grief, eh?
Mm-hmm.
I see. Still, no sense in beating yourself up. You've remembered your name. The rest will come in time.
So, what happens
Hopefully.
now?
Well, just everything. The realm may be liberated, but we're still destitute. You name it, anything and everything starts from scratch. But enough of that. You've just woken up. You should get a sense of the scale of what you've accomplished. Head over to the Gates of Fire and take a look at the view.
Gates of fire.
It's a sight too many Danans died only ever seeing in their dreams.
The Gates of Fire.
I'll be your chaperone. Last thing we need is you tripping on a pebble and missing another week.
Remind me to laugh next time.
Oh. Ha ha.
Shion. Why do you keep people at arm's length? You're always trying to wave it off whenever someone's nice to you. Like with Tilsa just now. Why couldn't you just accept her gratitude?
Our interests just happen to overlap. I don't want people thinking I'm doing things to be nice when in reality they benefit both of us. All I care about is that we hurry up and defeat the lords.
See? That's what I mean. You want to defeat the lords. I may have been skeptical at first, but now I really believe you meant it. Yet despite that, you still took the time to help out those injured Danans, didn't you?
I did it because it was necessary and I got roped into helping out.
Is that the same reason you helped that kid in Balsef's castle? Because it sure didn't look that way to me. You've helped me too. Not just with my injuries, but by being there for me as well. Even though I can't feel pain, the injuries I get from using the blazing sword could probably kill me. That thought alone should be terrifying. I know you'll always be there by my side, ready to heal me. It's because of you that I can wield the blazing sword.
Don't just close in on me like that! If you get any closer, you're going to set off my thorns, you know.
I was just trying to compliment you.
You were?
Jeez. She doesn't know what a compliment is.
What now?
Sion, your thorns! It's okay. I'll stop talking about it.
You will?
In any case, I'm just glad that you're the one who ended up with the Master Core. Thank you, Shion, for everything. Now let's go check out those gates of fire.
Really? I swear. You're bad for the heart.
What's her deal? Oh, she's got
That
thorns.
blazing sword's turned out to be even stronger than I expected. With that much sheer power, elemental types are
She
hardly
can
a
deal
concern
pain.
anymore. You can bring
Oh.
practically any foe down to their knees in a flash.
Mm-hmm.
Don't count on me being able to pull off another Gates of Fire.
Maybe she
That
could
only happened
be
because I had the help
useful
of that
to me.
spirit vessel monster too.
Still, you did defeat Balsif with it, which means it can also take down the other lords. That's enough for me.
Unless you're
Besides,
gonna
if
help
it was
her
any
take down
stronger,
a
your
lord,
body
I don't
wouldn't be able
think
to handle
she's
it.
gonna help.
Have you forgotten what happened after we finished off Balsif?
No. But aren't you scared of having that much power inside of you? Even a little?
Why would I be? Power provides opportunity. You don't expect me to simply throw it away, do you?
No, I get it. It's a good ace to have up our sleeve, that's for sure. I'll make the most of it. Well, as much as I can without becoming charcoal.
Alright, so now we're... That doesn't look like the Gates of Fire to me. Remember, we just took it down.
That
so-
monster that appeared from the spirit vessel.
Hmm.
And the power
Good
inside
point.
the blazing sword. They're both born of the same thing. It's all astral energy harvested from the souls of dying Danans.
I suppose
What's
so.
the point of these Danans and Renans stuff?
And it was the Danans who gave their lives for today. Their power, after all this time, is what finally destroyed Balsif and his wall.
Short version, Bowser.
By the way, what happened to all the energy that we released?
It's dispersing and spreading across Dana as we speak, finding its way back to where
Danans
it
are
belongs.
servants, you know, low class, while Renans
And
are
all the
high
energy the
class
Renans have harvested.
people. You know,
Where
like
does that
Peach.
go? Once sovereigns decided, I mean. Make
Oh,
sure they don't give
okay.
it back, right? What? Can't tell the Danon that? Or about why you want to kill all the lords?
Oh, like you don't have anything to hide? The blazing sword. It's powered by the burning astral energy of the Master Core I possess. So why don't you explain how it manifested into the shape of that beast? Just how did you manage that?
How am I supposed to know? My memory's a complete blank, remember? Fine, be that way. It's not like we ever trusted each other any...
Who's she? We don't know. But she looks exhausted.
She's still not awake?
Not yet. Her injuries aren't serious, but she's severely weakened. Must have been quite a fight.
There's nothing we can give her?
If only. What with the beatings we've taken lately, we're barely getting by on the little provisions we have as it is.
That bad, huh? If there are no supplies here, then... That's it. We need Doc.
Doc? The same Doc that took care of you?
Yeah, he's back in Mosgul. If anyone can help us, it's him.
In that case, would you mind asking for us? I'd go myself, but I'm tied up here for now.
Not a problem. Leave it to me.
Hey, Nazo. I'm gonna BRB real quick.
I wonder what that girl's deal is.
Alright.
Never imagined anyone would ever come from outside the walls of Calaglia.
It's really not that big of a deal. There are more realms out there than just Calaglia, you know.
Maybe it sounds normal to you, but I've been behind those walls for as long as I can remember. Of course I knew there was more out there, but it sure didn't feel like it when unscalable walls are trapping you in.
I hate to burst your bubble, but the rest of Dana isn't much better. The world's full of lords who are just as bad as Balsef.
I know. That girl must have had her reasons for coming over to our territory. Even so, it's nice to see there really is life beyond the walls of Calaglia. It might not mean much to you, but that's reason enough for me to be happy. Hey there, Doc.
Who are you?
It's me, Iron Mask. For these days, I go by Alphen. I finally remembered my name.
Alphen? I heard that was the guy who brought down Balsef. Wait, you're telling me you're the liberator of Calaglia? Our own Iron Mask? Of all the...
I told you, I'm Alphen now. And I didn't overthrow Balsef alone.
Even so, that's no small feat you've accomplished. And you managed to get your face back, too. That woman with you, the Renin?
You know about her?
Only what I've heard from rumors. I wasn't sure I believed it, but now I suppose I must.
Yeah, I mean, she's standing right there.
Thank you.
You sure you should be saying that to a Renin?
I'm not saying it to any old Renin. I'm saying it to you, young lady.
I only helped because it was in my interests as well.
Of course, I would imagine as much, but that doesn't change the end result. The two of you defeated Balsef, and now all of us are free. That is a fact.
Thanks, Doc.
I should be the one thanking you. I'll never be able to repay what you two have done. Anyway, I'm guessing you didn't come here just to catch up.
Right. We need your advice. We found a girl who's collapsed from exhaustion, and she needs medicine. Do you know anything that could help?
If she's that weak, she may need a nutritional boost. The herbs I have here won't be enough. Oh, have you tried searching Kirt Garrison?
No. We passed it on our way here, but...
With all the Renin soldiers gone, that place should be empty now. If we're lucky, maybe they left something you can use.
Good idea. We'll take a look.
Well, let's hope.
You look happy.
Do I? I guess I am. Getting thanked for everything by someone I actually know? It made it really hit home that we made a difference.
That guy's a strange one, though.
Doc? I don't think he's that odd.
I mean, it would
He is,
make
though.
sense. She
He
doesn't.
thanked me, a
She's
Renin,
not
for helping,
from.
despite everything my people have put him
She's
through
not
over
from
the years.
here, so
He's free
she
now.
wouldn't.
He
know
doesn't
how
have to
it
act nice
works.
around my kind.
He's not acting. He means it. And like he said before, he was thanking you as an individual, Shion, not just some Renin.
That's what makes it so strange.
Would you have preferred he yelled and threw rocks at you?
I'm not saying that. It's just hard for me to understand him.
I mean, I can see where both of them are coming from.
Think this is it?
How would I know?
It matches the description we were given, at least. No use standing around here hemming and hawing. Let's take it back and see.
I hope you're right. There's no way I'm coming all the way back here.
I don't blame you.
Did you find anything useful?
We think this might work, but we wanted you to take a look at it first.
Let's see. Ah, this stuff. Yes, this'll work. I'd hurry over and give it to the girl right away.
Right, then we'll do that now.
Say, Iron Mask. No, sorry. It's Alphen now, right? Are you and that young woman planning to stick together moving forward?
Yeah, I think so.
I
Yeah,
see.
you got, what,
I think
4
things
more to
just
take
might
down?
be starting to change.
What do you mean?
I'm not sure of that myself. but I feel like after being stalled for a long time, the gears of progress are finally starting to turn again. I imagine people are going to have things to say about the two of you, but you simply keep doing what you feel is right. If you ever get tired and need to rest, feel free to come back here. Until then,
If possible.
take care of yourself.
If the fast travel actually works.
Thanks, Doc. You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after every little thing.
Alright, I'm back. Welcome back, Bowser.
Is this what you asked for?
Perfect. That'll do nicely. I had a feeling you'd come through for us. With this, the little one should be right as rain in no time.
What did I miss? Oh, we had to go and run an errand for Doc.
I can't believe it. Not often we get visitors from Cyslodia around here.
Cyslodia?
Calaglia's neighbor. One of the 5 realms. What with that wall in the way, I guess it's not surprising. But I've never actually met someone from the outside world before.
Up till now, the only time the gates ever opened was to let Renan convoy units in and out.
No one ever thought to stow away and hitch a ride out?
This place might be a living hell, but when next door is a living hell too, you start thinking it doesn't matter much one way or the other.
Huh,
So
true.
you're Rinwell, and you're with the Cyslodian
Oh,
resistance
Winwell.
known as the Silver
I like that
Swords.
name. She looks cool.
Your organization sent a group of you to establish contact, but
We'll
you're the only
see
one who made
how
it through.
she
That
plays.
sound about right?
Hopefully she'll be useful like that
Lately,
pink-haired
our
lady.
people's oppression has become more and more severe.
Oh, do you mean Shion?
When we heard rumors that you had staged a successful rebellion in Calaglia, we hoped that maybe you could help us. News sure gets around quickly, huh?
If you ask me, it's awfully convenient she just happened to show up now. Certainly raises a lot of red flags.
Please, I swear it's true. My people are dying. I risked my life trying to get here so I could find help.
It's okay. You did well. We'll take it from here.
Hold on, Zephyr. You're not really thinking...
We'll join her. Alphen, start getting ready. I let you use the blazing sword, and we work together to overthrow the lords. That was the deal, remember? Wait, is that a Renan? What is this?
Take it easy. It's complicated, but she's on our side. She helped to find some medicine for you.
She did? But no, she's a... I can't believe it.
The Renans from other realms could attack at any time.
That's for you all to worry about. I've got bigger fish to fry.
That sword of Alphen's is our best weapon. We can't just go lending him to other lands.
Even if you keep him here, the blade's as good as useless without me on board.
And what makes you think I can't persuade you, Bright Eyes?
What makes you think you can? Last I checked, you couldn't even touch me.
Enough. Alpha.
Oh, I get
What do
it.
you want to do?
I know all too well the hardships the slaves of this realm had to endure. That's why I took up the sword. To help them. If Danans are being oppressed in other realms, then I have to help them too.
Nath has a point. We can't discount the possibility of further attacks, but now our struggle has grown. It's become much larger than just liberating the people of Calaglia.
Colagia,
We can't be in 2 places at once, Zephyr.
the area that we're
Which
in.
means we're limited in our
The realm.
options.
There's 5
We
realms in
play
all.
this the same way we did with Balsef.
Oh. And just like that Balsif guy, he's a lord, there's 4 others. Okay.
I have a bad feeling about this.
You and me both, but it's too late for regrets.
Me too.
Jeez, really? You don't say.
So, you're really going, huh? Just the 4 of you?
Afraid so. Look after the place while we're away.
Always the smooth talker. We'll do what we can to hold down the fort.
We've got the run-ins to keep us busy.
Good luck. Just remember,
Yeah, don't go killing anyone without good reason, I get it. I'm not about to repeat what they did.
let's move, people.
Do you think we'll really be able to wipe the Renans off the face of Dana?
Who said anything about doing that?
But we have to in order to survive.
You don't have to do anything, Alpha.
Now that you have the blazing sword, and have shown that we really can win this fight,
It doesn't
do
matter.
you really think we should go around killing every last Renin?
But what else are we supposed to do?
Say we go around killing Renins, so they don't kill us first. In turn, that'll just make more and more of them want to kill us. Where does it end once you enter such a vicious cycle?
Is that why you told Grenar not to kill any Renans without a good reason?
I'm not saying we should forgive and forget what they've done to us. But we can't let ourselves be dragged down by our own hatred either. Hatred comes in
This
many
guy
forms.
does have a point.
There's no one solution that will work in every situation. We have to keep searching for new ones if we're going to survive. It's a lifelong journey, finding the answers. That goes for you too. You have to come up with your own answers.
Hey, Zephyr. Why do you keep fighting?
What do you mean?
Until I met you and the Crimson Crows, all the Danans I ever knew just accepted their lot in life as slaves. Hell, even I was like that. But all of you in the Resistance are different. Even when you have no hope of winning, you keep on fighting. Why is that?
Come on, that's an easy one. I just refuse to live life as a slave. That's all.
Yeah.
Better to
a lot
die
of
fighting
people
for
do.
freedom than to live as a slave, huh?
Let me ask you a question, Alphen. What does it mean to you to not be a slave any longer?
I guess it means living a life not being ruled by the Renans, right?
But what about the Danans who died standing up to the Renans? Are they still slaves? Would they be truly free if all they did was follow my orders and die without knowing what it was they were doing?
But that's...
Being a slave isn't just a position. It's also a state of mind. Don't become my slave, Alphen.
I think I could get...
It'd be nice if Mario was mine.
What's got you so worked up, Hoodle?
Let's be honest.
Is that?
That's probably never gonna happen, but I do agree.
Watch out! They know we're here!
Flying Zoogles, huh? This is going to get interesting.
They're nothing I haven't seen before.
Xion!
I'll shoot them down, you finish them off. Got it?
What was it those Zoogles were attacking just now? Is that?
And now,
What?
It's nothing.
I only helped because it was convenient. We couldn't have moved forward without clearing out those Zoogles. I don't know what's got you ticked off at me this time, but I suggest you keep your hands away from me.
No one asked you to help.
Rinwell, she healed its wounds. She's not trying to hurt it.
How can you be so...
They look like They're talking to each other.
Of
He's
course.
probably happy to see another owl.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Hoodle's ever met one before. He might have been wondering if he was the only one.
That's funny.
Oh. You just barely got to say hi.
At least we know it's out there. I'm sure we'll run into it again somewhere.
Yeah, I'm sure we will. Right, Hoodle?
What are you staring for?
Now we're camping out.
Do all Danon fighters look like you?
Mhm. We just
What,
learned
this getup?
how to
I
camp
pulled
out
this
in the
number
last
together from
episode.
scrap and parts I salvaged throughout the years.
I'm always impressed how good of a shot you are, Shion.
What do you mean?
Just that all I'm good for is throwing myself at things with all my might. By comparison, your way is more... how do I put it? Precise.
It's not like I'm that good of a... Look, that's just how it is with guns. If you miss, it's a wasted bullet you can't get back.
Is that why you're always aiming to exploit enemies' weak spots?
I wouldn't say every shot is that deliberate, but that is part of it. For example, if I see a flying enemy, I'll often go for their wings. Also, if I see a jumping enemy without wings, I know they're an easy target because they can't get out of the way while in the air. In your case, I bet it's easier for you to deal with enemies that stay on the ground, right?
Definitely. Things that can fly circles around me are a real pain to deal with.
Exactly. It's important to keep your enemy's movements in check.
True. Although your shots have the added benefit of stunning enemies, so it's easier to swipe materials from them. And it's really helped out.
It's nothing, really. As long as you keep doing your part when we fight, I'd say we're even.
Well, that kind of makes sense.
I take it we're heading through here then?
Everything all right, Zephyr?
Yeah, it's nothing.
What is that? A ring?
It was my wife's.
Your wife? You never mentioned anything about being married.
That's surprising?
You said was. So then, is she gone? Was it the Renans?
No, she was sick. I couldn't get her the medicine she needed.
Well, that's
and then
sad.
she was gone. I'd always wanted to show her the world as it could be.
I'm sorry.
Kinda, a little bit.
Don't be.
But
There are plenty of people out there more deserving of your sympathy than me.
But that...
Let's go. It's freezing in here. And after how hot it was outside, too.
It must be the cold air sweeping in from Cislodia.
slow
It's the polar opposite of Calaglia,
next.
so I'd get used to it if I were you.
I'm guessing that's the next area.
Is the little guy okay?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, don't worry about Hoodle. He's from Cislodia. Probably just nerves is all. He's not really used to being around other people this much.
Rinwell, how about filling them in on what to expect from Cislodia?
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Well, for starters, nobody trusts nobody.
Well,
Come
that
again?
makes sense.
Just like I said. You never know when Snake Eyes are watching you.
Give me a second.
That's what they call their lord's henchmen, apparently.
Their official title is the Bureau of Civil Observation. They've got cronies undercover everywhere, observing us at all times.
So? Renan surveillance was an everyday part of life in Calaglia.
Difference is, in Cislodia, it's not just Renans. They've got Danons spying on each other, too. Or in other words, there's the Snake Eyes themselves, plus all their small-time informants. All it takes is someone squealing on you, and it's straight to labor camp. No questions asked, no goodbyes. Course, informers are rewarded handsomely for their deceit. Everyone's always got one eye open, waiting for the moment to inform on someone before being tattled on first.
Hence the not trusting one another, huh? In that case, what do you think they'll make of us?
Hard to say. Although, not being from Cyslodia will probably help, honestly.
More trustful of outsiders than even your own people. Why go along with it, though? Why doesn't anyone take a stand?
Not everyone is strong enough to stand, Alphen. That's why the world needs people like us.
Alright, I'm back. Welcome back, Bowser.
What is this place, anyway? What's with these columns and steps?
Let me guess.
No idea.
Margo again.
I've never been here before either. Rena's convoy squads probably used it in the past.
I guess.
can't you just
It's
leave
definitely
me
seen better
alone?
days. You wouldn't know anything, would you, Shion?
Nope. And I'm not interested in learning either.
She reminds me of someone.
Actually, these are Danon ruins. See? You can tell by the way the columns are decorated and stuff. They're all old Danon designs.
Are you saying these things were built more than 300 years ago, then?
Yeah. I have no idea what they were used for, though.
It's amazing to think our ancestors were capable of making such structures. Hopefully there'll come a time when us Danons will be able to walk through here freely again.
That's exactly what you're fighting for, isn't it? Let's keep moving.
Yeah. Right.
Not much further now. The exit will take us straight into Cyslodia.
You're brooding again. What's eating at you?
We defeated Balsif and liberated Calaglia from the Renans. Now, we're on our way to rescue our fellow Danons in Cyslodia. I'm committed to helping our people. You know that. But then, what happens after that? What's our endgame here?
Good question. The Danons vastly outnumber the Renans. Yet we rarely take up arms, because we know that when it comes to firepower, we don't stand a chance. Even if you succeeded in overthrowing the Lords and freeing Dana, then what? Lenegis would still hover over us, the Renan motherland behind it. If they so desired,
there's
the Renans
another
could potentially use their
area.
might to wipe us off the planet in a second, no matter how powerful that blazing sword of yours is.
So what you're saying is we don't stand a chance. So what the heck are we even doing?
There's no sense in discarding today's victory for tomorrow's loss. If fighting yields even a single day of freedom, it will all have been worth it in the end. Who knows? Maybe that's the day we make preparations for the battle that will free us for good. Speaking pragmatically, the fact the Renans don't exterminate us all in spite of their technical advantage has to mean one thing. They need us. It's up to us to put a dent in their armor before they cotton on to our plan. That way, we force them to the negotiating table.
You want to negotiate with the Renans?
It's galling, I know, but it's the only way to survive while securing our freedom at the same time.
That's... But even so, we can't just...
If you lot are done talking, there's a lord we came to overthrow.
What about you, Shion? What do you plan on doing after we've given the Lords the boot?
All I know is, my reasons for fighting aren't the same as yours. I'm through answering these pointless questions.
She likes to get down to the point. Huh. I like that. Same. I would actually do the same.
So this is Cyslodia.
How far is it to the capital?
We've still got a ways to go. Also, the Zeugles here are different than those in Calaglia, so be careful.
Got it. Sounds like we should make sure we stick close together as we keep moving.
Agreed. Hey, Shion!
It'll be hard for me to use my rifle in a pinch if we're all bunched together. I'll follow behind the rest of you.
Right. Makes sense.
What's up with her? She seems even more upfront than back in Calaglia.
In case you forgot, we're in enemy territory now. If you don't get serious and focus on the task at hand, you'll be inviting trouble.
Well, again, she does have a point.
Don't take it personally. I think that's just the way she is. Plus, you have to remember, with those thorns of hers, she's probably not used to anybody being all that friendly to her. The fact that you can't feel pain means you probably end up getting closer to her than she's used to.
You really think so?
We're talking about someone who came down to Dana all by herself. But you don't see her homesick for Lenegis at all, do you?
No.
That alone speaks volumes about how difficult her whole situation must be.
Hey, Bowser.
It's
What?
your job as her partner to understand that.
I might actually...
Give her the support she needs.
I might actually
You two are
visit
going to be
your,
stuck together for a
kingdom
while, so
after
the
this.
sooner you make nice, the better.
Make nice.
Yep.
We'll see.
Now come on.
I get that they're not exactly
How's
on the best
Junior?
of terms, but
He's fine.
is everything going to be okay with these people?
Rinwell, don't go too far ahead. You never know where Zoogles might be lurking.
Oh, we'll be fine. We've been able to handle them up until now.
Still, better that you hang back a bit.
No way. I'm the one who asked you to come here in the first place, remember?
Yeah, but if we lose you, we won't know where to go. Besides, it's old guys like me who should be sticking their necks out first.
But
We need you in order to get in contact with the Resistance in Cislodia. So stick close until we find them, okay?
okay. Thanks.
Now you've got me wondering, how'd you make it to Calaglia in the first place? I find it hard to imagine you didn't run into Zoogles along the way.
Are you good at hiding or something?
Yeah, that's it. I'm just really good at staying out of sight.
Wow. Still, you had to have been pretty lucky to have made it the whole way unscathed.
Lucky indeed.
Very lucky from the sounds of it.
It's crazy to feel just how much the temperature has changed from crossing over a single peak.
Is it really that big of a difference?
Definitely. Calaglia was hot.
I can only tell from appearance, so... achoo!
You might not be able to feel it, but it sure looks like your body responds to it just the same.
Seems like it. So if I sneeze, I guess that it's a sign that it's getting chilly.
They say that sneezing is often the first sign you're coming down with a cold, too. That's all the more reason you need to be careful with...
Ha-choo!
Was that also a sneeze?
I just bit my tongue, that's all.
No.
That's
It sounded a lot different from
weird.
mine. But I could swear it was still...
It wasn't a sneeze, okay? Ha-choo!
Guess we both need to be careful out here in the cold.
It's kind of clear.
Is it hard leaving Calaglia behind?
No. Actually, it's kind of a relief to be away from there.
Really? What makes you say that?
Because it was getting to the point where every man, woman, and child would come up and talk to me like they knew me. I could barely find a moment to breathe, let alone relax.
Well, what you did was kind of a big deal, you know. You overthrew a Renin lord and burst open the gates of fire.
Yeah, but that was only because I had the blazing sword with me. We wouldn't have made it to Balsef without you and the Crimson Crow, Zephyr.
Maybe so. But you're still the one who took him out in the end. It's only natural for people to look up to those who protect them. You're a hero to those people.
I never asked to be one. I never asked to take the place of a lord in people's minds. I don't want it.
You're a strange one, Alphen. That's for sure. If that's how
Agreed.
you really feel, then hold on to that. Listen to those thoughts when you feel lost and don't know what to do. If you can do that, you won't lose sight of who you are, or what the right path to take is.
The right path to take, huh? Houses in a place like this? People really live all the way out here?
The whole area is just little villages. This one's Messiah 224.
Wait, I hear something. Sounds like people arguing.
Bureau agents. The Snake Eyes must be here. We should sneak past them. That was my original plan, since you all stick out so much.
Why? In case one of your people tattles on us?
It's the Renans who are making us do it.
Oh yeah? Like this Renan who you need to save your people's skin?
Oh, that's rich, coming from the Bright Eyes whose people are the reason we're in this mess in the
That's
first
enough.
place. But she started it!
3 centuries of resentment is too much to lay at a single person's feet. Same goes for you, Xion. You can't ignore the past when speaking of the present. Now, what's going on in that village?
If I were to guess, someone tipped off the Snake Eyes and they're here to make an arrest.
You'd better not be about to suggest we get involved. I'm here for the Lord's head, and nothing more.
That go for you too, Alphen? Why did you come?
Why? To liberate this realm's slaves, of course.
Are you still a slave?
Me? No.
Then tell me what it means to live unshackled. I'll tell you what it means. It means living on your own terms, being your own master. Thinking and making decisions for yourself, and being prepared to accept the consequences. Understand?
Yeah, I think so.
Good. So prove it to me.
Xion.
Don't start with me. I'm not going, and that's that.
I understand. Just wait here with Rinwell till we get back, okay?
You're going in without the sword?
Looks to be that way. This is my choice, after all.
Your choice? Ugh, listen to yourself. That sword's useless to me without someone to use it. You go dying on me out there and you'll put our whole mission in jeopardy.
But I need us all to make it safely to Sisloden.
Too many sacrifices have already been made. We came here to put a stop to any more.
You've sacrificed something too, huh?
Hide somewhere until it's over. You hear me?
Damn those Renans. I hate seeing Danon suffering under them here, too.
I'm surprised you're so angry about it. You're not even from here.
It doesn't matter where I'm from. Enough is enough with these people.
And alright, people. That's the end of this part. We'll catch you guys. I, myself, will see you guys in the next part. I don't know if Bowser will join, but yeah. Thank you guys again for watching part 3. I'll see you guys in part 4. Bye-bye.